What's going on, y'all? It's your homie Q bringing y'all a new video today on the It's On You channel. And today this video is going to be about comparing Point C2 and P2. Just a little rundown of what's the difference in between the both. But before I get to it, y'all know I got to do my EDC dump. We're going to start off with my watch. And this is the Sangin Atlas. Also, I have a Blue Shark Alpha strap on here. This is the Alpha model. Single strap, single pass through. All right, then we're gonna go to my left side, and we got my keys. Y'all already know recycle firefighter key lanyard and a light keychain light. Then EDC light of choice is the Cloud Defensive MCH. This is the EDC head with the therm switch back on here, the 3.0. All right, and then my wallet is a minimalist wallet made by Arrowhead Goods. This is the Maverick. All right, would have been in my back right pocket, but I'm recording from it, and it is an iPhone 14 Pro. Then we have my Leatherman Skeletal. This is the CX model. All right, then we're gonna go to the EDC blade of choice, and it is the Benchmade Osborne, the 0940. This is their carbon fiber, I guess, and also their proprietary deep pocket carry clip. What else we got on, man? These are the Beats earbuds. Fisher Space Pen Bullet. Compact configuration, now in the full. All right. Then we got the chapstick. Then the gun. Y'all already know, good old faithful. The one that I carry the most. This is the Glock 19 Gen 5 MOS front serrations with the Trijicon suppressor height night sights up top. We have the Hollison 507C mounted on the CNH Weapon Precision red dot mount plate. We have the Streamlight TLR7X, and it is riding in a Tier 1 Axis Slim Elite. I forgot the name of this pattern, but it's pretty dope. I also have a spare mag. This is a Glock 19 mag with a Glock Plus 2 on here, and then my self-defense ammo is Federal HST 147 grain hollow points. Oh, and my EDC belt is hybrid, Blue Alpha Gear hybrid EDC. All right, all that out the way, we're gonna change the view up, look at the, go over the rundown of the specs and compare them up and some range footage. All right, y'all, here we go, a tabletop view of them, of the Point Acro P2 and C2. Now, the one on the right, as you can see, this is the C2. It did come with these lens covers, protectors. And also, this one did come with the Skellerworks Leap 3 for the Point Acro, and they both are exactly the same size. This one is a special edition by B&T, so I guess they did something for the did a little something extra for this to go on their edition of their I guess customized Glock. So it's supposedly this one will sit a little deeper with the Glock if you had them to mill your Glock out for their specifications or whatever. All right, we're gonna run over the specs real quick. Nothing major, but let's just talk about the difference in them, which is not much. All right, starting off with the C2. Everything is going to be pretty much the same except for when it comes to the night vision. You have 10 settings for both of them. The C2 only has 2 settings for night vision, and then 3 through 10 is just for daylight, and they both are red. And the P2 has 4 settings for night vision, and the other 6 are for daylight use. And everything else is pretty much the same. They still use the same battery, the CR2032. You still get 50,000 hours of battery time with it being on setting 6, and that's for both of them. And the size is still the same, 47 millimeters by 33 millimeters. And the weight is 2.2 ounces for both. Like I said, it's the same. The height is the same. It's 14 millimeters. So everything is the same when it comes to the P2 and the C2, except for the night vision capability. They both do have night vision capability, but the C2 only has 2 and the P2 has 4. That's it. So 4 is in what they do, you would probably make your decision if you run a night vision. Supposed, tactical guys that's in law enforcement, SWAT or whatever, or just civilians. If you're a civilian and you have night vision, you might want to go with the P2 and spend a little extra for it, on the P2, because you'll have more settings for night vision. But if you're like me, you don't have any, this wouldn't be bad. And if I would have known about the C2 before I got this, I probably would have got the C2. Not to say I won't get into night vision, but I don't plan on it. It's just very expensive, and I don't see a need for it right now for me. The buttons are pretty much the same. The battery compartments is the same. You turn it on and off the same way. And like I said, I haven't noticed any difference in the battery life. I mean the brightness of the lights. I'm trying to get them to kind of focus so you guys can see it. Well, probably there we go. This is the C2 and this is the P2. So this is the P2 that's in my left hand, and this is the C2. And it pretty much looks the same to me. I don't think they would change that part of it. The outside difference is with these two, it's just the logo marking. Like one was a little deeper for us and with the laser engraving, and the other one wasn't. And the one on the right is a little smaller than the C2 engraving. It's a little smaller and it's darker than the P2. The P2 is a little bigger, and it's not as dark, as deep as the other one. But other than that, the physical outside is pretty much exactly the same outside of the logo markings, and that's it. Other than it's all the same size. I did swap them over because I have the P2 on my Glock 45, and I have the CNH Weapon Precision red dot mounting plate for it. It works just fine on here. The C2 goes on here. It has the same footprint. So if you have one, you want to upgrade or you want to change something up, you don't have to worry about changing your red dot mounting plates on your handguns, and you don't have to worry about changing on the rifle if you're using it. Okay, one more other thing. The other difference is the MOA. I forgot. It is one more difference. The C2 MOA is 2.5, and the P2 MOA is 3.5. So you have a bigger dot on the P2 than you do on the C2. So if that make a difference for you, you probably, and that's one of the reasons I went ahead and chose the C2 for the my straight ball, because it's a little smaller dot. So I will shoot a little bit farther with the C2 than I would with the P2. So like the bigger dot for closer up or whatever. So that's just the difference, and that's my my spiel on it. I'm gonna show you some range footage of me shooting at the range, some old videos or whatever. Me shooting at the range, and that's it. Peace. All right, y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Hopefully this video was helpful for anyone who was looking at the P2 and didn't know the C2 existed or whatever. But they both are dope. They same measurements and all that good stuff. So don't forget to check the links in the description. I will have the links in the description for the Aim Point products. Also, I have a link in the description for everything that I carried on me EDC wise that you might want to take a look at. And don't forget to hit the like button, the share, the subscribe, turn on the notifications, leave a comment in the comments whether you got experience with the Aim Point P2, C2, didn't know it existed, or you just want to say what's up, man, holla at your boy. Other than that, man, I get out there and train and be safe. Peace. Unc Life. It's on you. So we got at 100. There we go. On the money. I was sent into the future with a message from the Moors. I went to war. My weapon just a blessing from the Lord. Rest assured that my pen is more mighty than a sword.